Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Ahri mid into a Nefiri. She has Halo Blades, and I would say that it's probably like a little challenging just because of her little dogs maybe preventing Charm from hitting, because Nefiri damage is absurd when she gets to certain stages of the game. So Zhonya's this game is ridiculous. Ahri is a very well-rounded character, good wave clear, good team fighting, good way of running away. She just kind of does everything well, I would say. So we're just going to start Q, land the forward and backswing of the ability onto them. I'll just do one single auto attack just to poke a little bit. We also have sustain as well because Ahri does have the benefit of having a passive that every single 9 things that you kill will heal you, and then enemy champions also heal you as well. Usually getting kills early game is quite of a chore because you have to like land a lot of abilities to get people, but in our case, depending on like how this person plays, if they go too far forward over and over again, I consistently land these Qs, that's kind of a big deal. She's just dead. Yeah, I don't really know what that was. They definitely were playing a little bit aggressive and took a turret shot. I'd honestly have no comment over what that was. Despite that happening, I don't think that the game is just like instantly won for me, but that definitely is a good beginning. That is definitely not bad. I mean, all I'm doing is that whenever she steps up for a minion, I pay attention to it, and I try to use my Q at the same timing that she's going for it, so it's much more difficult to dodge it. With melee characters, the best way to usually play against something like me is that firstly, you just farm with your Q from far away, level 1. She didn't really do that. And then after that, you can also like pretend to go for a minion and backstep, make me burn my ability, and then go for a minion after I use my ability. Would have been smarter, probably. But besides that, at least we can maybe take this advantage and like spread it around. Nefiri is going to kill my teammate. Maybe? I'm just gonna charm this guy, otherwise my teammate dies. Thank goodness I saved my charm, by the way. I don't know if I can stop this guy from killing my teammate here. They also kill me too, I think. After I miss charm, it's kind of a big deal, I guess, but... I don't think I need to use flash here. Just one more auto tag, yeah. I decided that actually she won't kill me, because lethal tempo was strong, but it's not like she's actually hitting me that much. Yeah, it was a very strange fight. So, pretty good for the early game, for sure. With Ahri, we want to go Lost Chapter item. Most people just go Malignance because she feels like an ultimate-based champion in most cases, where if you don't have your R, your potential to get kills and also potential to survive stuff just shoots really low. We do have a pretty good AP ratio on the Q. It's 100% if you land the forward and backswing, and the backswing also does true damage. So later on, when you have like super high AP, you can sometimes get kills kind of easily. She missed her abilities. She's kind of running out of mana because of that too. She might want to play a little bit aggressive, but we'll see. Forward and backswing hit, just auto-attacking. If she wants to E forward, she can, but otherwise, I'm just gonna, like, sit back and just, like, let her come towards these minions. Because there's really no risk of stepping up. Like, I can just continue chucking stuff. If I get hit by 1 Q, it's not even that big of a deal. She has, like, no mana. So the pressure that I have is absurd. I'm gonna try to get level 6 here. Because level 6 means that I could maybe even look for, like, an all-in. Nice sidestep on her end. Took 1 turret shot. I'll just auto-attack a couple times underneath the turret. Even though she's chunking me, she is very, very low now. We'll use Q there. Decided, why not? Ouch, dude. Got hit again. That doesn't land? Wow. I definitely don't deserve my Ahri license. Geez, somebody take that away from me. There'd be no reason for her to ever survive there, but at least we got her flash. If I don't die, it's okay. I thought that my R honestly landed. I guess I'm kind of confused about what happened that made it so my R didn't hit her. I thought that I was definitely in range. You shoot 3 bolts, and it will prioritize champions, and I really figured that one of the bolts would hit her, because I'm pretty sure that it did not hit. Despite all that, though, it's not that bad, because we didn't really get punished, because they didn't die. Not yet, at least. There's a chance that, like, Pantheon ganks, and I am flashless, or not flashless, but ultiless, so I would have to burn my flash, which would be a bummer for us. So I think that we're just going to stand back and just wait. Because there's no reason to probably overexert my strength here. I'll just use Charm to get the cannon. That's fine. Despite her being weaker than us, she definitely is at her strongest point so far this game. That's the thing. This is a pretty big spike point for Nefiri. I don't really know what this attempt is, but I'll kill one of them for now. Okay, cool. Hecarim sadly did die and gave Nefiri a shutdown, so the gold that we got from that is about equal, I would say. Usually it's not very good to give shutdowns in a, like, 2-for-1 even, in my opinion, but at least I get, like, even more because I have pressure, I suppose. And they don't have Nefiri ultimate, and I still have mine. I do want to, like, also use this advantage and do something else with it. Like, whether I, like, go try to help another lane or something. Because bot lane seems to also be struggling. For some reason, I thought that Hecarim was going to be here, too. Because I figured that we would just, like, try to engage on her when she's going so far aggressive. Onto me, but guess he doesn't want to do that. Not yet. I'm just going to grab this plant just to heal myself. I don't really want to base until I finish Malignance, which is 1500. So that's kind of what I'm just waiting for at this moment. I don't one-shot the back wave. Bummer. Okay, so we have Malignance. My teammate is taking the objective. The objective over here probably is just going to get taken by the enemy team, I'm assuming. Because we have Malignance, now we have a way lower ultimate CD, and we have Ultimate Hunter to make it even better. They did not take the other neutral objective, which is great. Hopefully Hecarim can, like, go towards it, and we just do it immediately after he, like, farms bot side. That would be pretty sick. So these guys are missing. I still feel like playing for the top objective is the most important thing. Yeah, I had a feeling that we were just going to take it from us, so... Oh my goodness. Okay, Hecarim tried something very interesting. I don't think it's worth trying to kill the Nefiri like that, but okay. He tried. Gwen is so underleveled. Wow, Kennen is level 9 and she was level 7. Now she's 8, but why on earth is she so underleveled when she's barely behind? Man, the enemy team comp I feel like is a lot more simple to play than ours, kind of. Because we have pick, and sometimes pick really falls off hard. Because if we can't pick people later on because they just get, like, items that prevent pick, and then we can get picked from, like, an Ash Arrow, and 1 Ash Arrow equals, like, instant death, and that is really bad. I'm trying to deny the Neferi of ever hitting this plate. That's what I'm trying to do, at least. Kennen did die topside, which is wonderful. I don't know where this person is. I'm guessing that Neferi is going topside and going to kill Gwen because she is pretty far up and not being respectful. But in the meantime, I will just try to hit this mid lane turret. Bot lane fight's breaking out. I could go down and assist, but also getting first turret is like a guaranteed thing, while bot lane is like not guaranteed. They did trade 1-for-1 down there, which is pretty cool. Oh, never mind, it was a 2-for-2. Still, 2-for-2 is like amazing. I'm just going to take the mid lane turret. The person that should have come mid lane would have been Kennen, but Kennen was busy fighting Hecarim because Hecarim just, I guess, is an enemy jungle and busy, so... Well, we got mid lane. She might ulti me. So I'll just bring her with me underneath the turret. Okay, I mean, she just flashes away. That's chill with me. Yeah, so Neferi has made themselves, like, basically as strong as I am, because that's just how it works. Wow, you almost ran into that. That could have been pretty risky if you got hit. Neferi still has her W, so if I commit for her, I'll probably just get baited and just die to, like, Pantheon. Sadly. Oh, we see Pantheon's topside, so at least now we would know confidently that there's no chance that they would be here. And he died. Cool. Oh, I was trying to Ignite, because Ignite would probably proc Electrocute, because I hit 2 moves. Electrocute would deal enough to make it so Ignite finishes. That was the goal, but oh well. I wonder if she'll stick around. This is kind of risky now, actually. There's no reason to do it. If Hecarim wants to go for the kill, then he can do it. Because if I flash forward and go for it, it's just like a regular kill. I already have like such a item advantage too, and I do know that they have a really annoying team comp if they do get strong, so I'd prefer to probably just be ahead of the curve if anything. I am rotating to this. The Neferi probably is going to be back with her ultimate very soon, though, which means that probably my teammates are going to get into a bad skirmish, potentially. No? Waiting to see if Neferi goes in, but she's not. Yeah, cool. The team was able to pull through and do it. I could probably still kill Neferi, too. Probably didn't need a tank for me, but I still appreciate the attempt at doing that. Now, I just use Seekers. Using Seekers is bad, because now I don't have it available for, like, a other fight. So even killing her, maybe, was a mistake on my end. We are almost level 11 for level 2 ultimate. Taking the neutrals is usually how you win games. I mean, we don't have any grubs, but having, of course, more dragons, so then we will be closer to finishing Soul to have the win is usually the best way to play the game. It's Ocean Dragon Soul, too, which I don't mind. I do enjoy having Ocean Dragon. Neferi has an ultimate-based item that makes her slightly tankier. Also, Pantheon's going Merc Treads. My character damage is going to start really going low, because that's just how Ahri works. My damage is usually very bursty and not about killing people who have slight tankiness. You have to go through a lot of rotations to kill champs like that. Yeah, I know that I might get ganked, but I don't really have anything to do. We'll just ulti out. It's no big deal. Huh. Wow, this Pantheon's so goated. How does he always know? Neferi has no mana at all, so she is worthless. We can probably be okay as long as we're not going to get, like, Pantheon ganked and killed by him. There's a chance that Pantheon ultis. I'm just going to back away a lot further than this. Usually we would play around either support or jungle, whoever is going to be in a better position to, like, make the opportunities happen. Okay, there's a bot lane fight. I just immediately rotate down. There was a TP, though, so Kennen's gonna be there, and Gwen is not. And I honestly think that killing the Kennen is probably more important than killing other people. I'll just ignite. Flash ignite. Finisher. Because finally it was a team fight where using my summoners means that a lot more people are going to be dying instead of just doing like an individual kill, and we can do more things with this, like more plates and opportunities to extend the goal lead a little bit better. Okay, so I will just base here. We have our Zhonya's coming up. And because I have Zhonya's again, at least I won't be too scared about Neferi just one-tapping me. If there ever is an opportunity for her to, like, randomly find us after we use Charm on somebody else, because that's the, like, most dangerous part about her. They are building Magic Resist on the Pantheon. The goal is always going to be, when I have R, to look for a pick opportunity when I have other teammates around. So that is the idea of what we want to do. We see that also Draven wants to, of course, be mid. And Dragon's coming up pretty soon. If I was to just go top and start hitting it, it wouldn't be the worst thing. But... oh, wow, that actually landed. Cool. I really don't want to use my R, if possible, so we can save it for another pick, because if you can stagger picks without using your R, people will sometimes think that R was used. They just assume that it's used, because somebody just died, and in most cases, getting a kill, especially on a champion like Ahri, who is completely worthless. I mean, I'll just leave. No big deal. I'm not gonna, like, try to fight them. It's not worth it. If you can find a pick opportunity, then you can do it, dude. But I'm pretty sure we're just all walking on vision right now. Jeez, like, did she just walk in while seeing us? Like, I just pink ward this and there's... okay, I'm kind of confused of why she, so confidently just ran in. Anyways, I'm gonna build a Medjai's. I have 10 stacks of it. It's kind of risky to do, of course. But we do have Zhonya's available, and we're a pretty safe pick, and I get the bonus movement speed. Our Hecarim was able to kill 2 of them, which is amazing. Let's just continue the pressure, guys. Oh, I'm dead. Darn. Oh, I'm not dead. Wow. Cool. Never mind. Wowee. Turns out Zhonya's was successful with keeping me alive despite an arrow hitting me. Kind of a risky spot to base, but I figured that they probably don't have vision up that far since we're winning so hard as a team. I'll rotate over to try to help out with this. Hecarim is so strong that he probably can fight them pretty easily. Hecarim is ridiculous at dueling. He just can get kited pretty well, though. I can't fight that guy, so I'm not going to. Oh, he jumps on it. Darn. I was trying to anticipate him, but wasn't able to. Oh, I got it. I took it. That's lucky. I don't know even how I got that. Okay, cool. Very nice. Yeah, inside of team fights, like, Ahri damage is good, and you do have AoE, but unless you land, like, a crazy Q that hits everybody, your ultimate damage isn't bad. It's 35% AP ratio 3 times, but you have to, like, use it, stand still, use it, stand still, use it, stand still. And a lot of people will, like, kill you pretty quickly if that happens, so... A lot of, when you have vision control around an objective like this, a lot of times the enemy will bring people forward to try to, get vision and stuff. So that's why I was standing there, but... I'll just auto-attack this guy with red buff. He should just be dead. I don't really want to use my R. I mean, we can just hit the turret a couple times, right? Yeah, so we just get the turret, that guy dies, and we will... I feel like we should just be doing Baron, because they have 2 of them dead. This Hecarim can tank forever. I feel like it's possible. The only way we lose is that everybody gets caught by, like, a Kennen. So, I'm going to just damage it a little bit, and then just search to stop this Kennen from ever assisting with getting into this pit, because that's the most dangerous part. Okay, and as soon as he shows and he's not going to rotate, then we just go back to helping again, because it doesn't really matter. We have 22 stacks on Medjai's. I'll just try to get Death Cap next just to get super, super high AP, because we do have pretty good AP ratios on my champion. 450. My Q hits for about 700 right now. Oh my gosh, dude, the Hecarim damage is absurd. And now that we have Baron, we can finally start pressuring, because it's very difficult to usually take a bunch of turrets and stuff. Okay. I'm pretty sure Hecarim just doesn't die again. If you don't know how Hecarim works and why he is, like, a hyper carry champion, I never really understood how he worked either for a while. Oh, geez. He is maybe going to die finally. Yep. I could have tanked for him because I had Zanya's, which was better for me to do. But back onto how Hecarim functions. Hecarim W makes it so he heals based off of how much damage he's dealing. So when he gets fed, he can start sustaining himself with his W as long as he's hitting people. And then Death Stance lowers, of course, all damage taken is now reduced by 30% in Delta's true damage. Which means that, in a case that you're usually getting bursted and you would die, you won't, and then you're sustaining that damage back, and then during every single kill that happens, the Death Stance will get rid of the true damage that it has stored, and then you just, like, kind of win, so. I'm probably just dead here, because nobody's really next to me, so I will just die. My mistake for being too far up, and, I mean, I don't think that I was really that far up. It's more like I just brainlessly was watching Gwen, and I was like, whoa, there's a teammate nearby, I'm safe. I probably should just, like, back off. If she doesn't go forward, I probably just back off and just base there. How did Hecarim get so low again? I didn't even notice that. How did he, like, get one-tapped again? Jeez. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that there's something else in Hecarim's kit that I'm forgetting. Maybe it's about his Q damage. If I remember correctly, another thing about Hecarim is that his Q has a damage source that is an 80 ratio that increases the damage that it does by a percent amount, which is usually kind of crazy. Anyways, that's what makes him a hyper carry. Some champions are hyper carries like that, where they can unironically go 1v5 and mash Q, and he'll kill everybody, and people will be like, whoa, Hecarim, like, is the biggest outplayed champion ever. Nah, that's just, like, what he does. It's kind of like Jinx and Pentakills. Oh, I charmed her midway. Cool. Dang, I can't get that. I mean, I was trying to defeat the base with the rest of the team, but nobody else was really there. Also, I'm still saving up for my, my item. This is how throws happen, guys. That is how throws happen, because we're just, like, trying to end the game. I don't think that I have an option to not help, though. Because if I don't help them, I don't know, like, there's a chance that this play would have worked. I had a feeling it was bad, but you never know in the end. So he has his W going, so he's sustaining for a ton right now. And then, of course, his Q was going, like, haywire. I'm kind of tired of waiting for this, so I'm just going to buy it now. And then we will just go do the dragon, because that's really that simple. Let's just do this in the meantime. If Gwen wants to go end, then go do that. It's 4v2. Dude, guys, let's initiate right now. Wait a second. Why can we not initiate? We have to run there? Whoa, that's so absurd. What? We couldn't just end the game? Aw, let's just not do the dragon, guys. Yeah, that's so smart. Aw, can we go do the dragon? Man, darn it. I guess we'll just go do the dragon. Can't believe the 4v2 didn't work, because apparently people can't get down mid lane fast enough to just brute force the Nexus. Jeez. Well, good thing we're not wasting our time or anything, right? Like, I cannot believe people, like... People are so confident with, like, the best way to play, and sometimes, you know what? They're completely right. Maybe we could end in that circumstance. In that case, it was completely incorrect, but they're still so confident. It's crazy. Wow, we got the dragon, guys. That's so nuts. That was very close to not being ours. But at least we got it. Let's just do the Baron and win the game. It makes it so easy to do. Super straightforward. The weakest member of the team is the one that is, like, trying to brute force all the fights. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go do it. You can see that Hecarim, one of the most fed members, is pinging away, but what does he know, dude? The Gwen is really the person that matters. The 4 and 7 Gwen. Do it, dude. Let's see it. We're all going to Baron, again. There is one thing, though, that she could be meaning instead of actually initiating, which is wave clear, because you are supposed to wave clear, but it doesn't really feel like she's meaning that, in my opinion. I don't really want to initiate on that guy. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just walk away from the Thresh. I don't have Zhonya's anymore, but it's okay. My team will just win it. So, anyways, thanks for watching. That was Ahri mid lane versus this Nefiri. We were able to play towards what my strengths were as my character. We definitely could have won a lot sooner than later if we just didn't play so strangely about trying to end very quickly rather than just play methodical, but that's just how solo queue goes. And I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned if you want to see Arena. Peace out, have a great day and all that. Farewell. We'll wait for the damage charts, of course. Okay, cool. So Gwen did less damage than our Swain. That's really impressive, man. Anyways, see you guys later. Peace out, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Ahri in Arena. We are starting off with some silver augments here, and we have not the best choices. Contract Killer always is just, hey, deal a little bit more damage to one person. That's always usually pretty good. Also, we get bonus money for me and my teammate, and he has Ocean Dragon Soul, which means that we'll probably be winning early game with this guy. So, of course, I'll take this, because if we're able to win through him... Okay, wow, that guy has a full item completed. Well, we'll see if that matters, because honestly, he did kind of get something that doesn't give him, like, any AD, and also its ultimate ability haste, and it's not like that really matters. They have good auto attack speed, but Ocean Dragon Soul on my Swain is ridiculous, so I think we should be okay here. That is kind of crazy that didn't land. Wow, Teemo sent himself over there. My teammate should be okay with the Ocean Dragon, so I'm just going to take this, and then we'll rotate over afterwards, because he's, as you can see, like, not taking any damage whatsoever. He's still so tanky. Them going for me is literally the best way that they can play it, because he is just invincible. I don't think that it really matters for having to flash. Probably just walk over and just get it. Oh, I actually missed Charm, but I still get both of these. No? My Swain didn't rotate into the one, but I'm pretty sure it's still over, which doesn't really matter still. You missed your Q so badly, but that's okay. That was an interesting Q. He like threw in the opposite direction. All that matters is that we got the kill, we get a lot of bonus money. And we could probably win streak, too. Let's do the Draven one, dude. Me and you. Draven is good for win streaking because it makes the anvil stronger. And it would be pretty nice to be able to just win through Ocean Dragon and get a free stat anvil for ourselves. Oh, darn, didn't choose it. But that's still fine. I mean, this is just like teams don't get eliminated. For Ahri, I imagine that there's not the best choices for her to, like, play different types of play styles. I feel as though the only way to probably play is just, like, pure burst, I'm guessing. I can't imagine that there's any other way of playing the game besides burst. Which makes me wonder if I want to go Q or not. Go Q. Go, Sork Boots, because my Q does true damage. I didn't really know, because Ionian Boots does give a tremendous amount of ability haste, and I just sometimes feel like the Sork value can be, like, wasted, but in our case, we'll see if it will be. They have Raid Boss on Corki. Okay, I guess that this is definitely losable. I think I have to leave and come back in. Dang, I tried to make it so it would pop on them, but it actually just did the opposite, kind of. Pretty sure that there's no way to win this, then. The best thing to do would probably just try to escape and heal somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it's still doomed regardless, because Raid Boss is a little bit absurd. Using my flash isn't even useful at this point. We're never beating those guys. Prismatic augments are usually going to be better than a silver augment. Doesn't matter if it's Ocean Dragon Soul or not. That is a pretty good one for him. Especially because you can't dodge anything. You have to tank Corki damage because he just auto-attacks you to death. Makes it a lot more challenging. So, we do have something armor-related. We have an Everfrost, which isn't the worst item. It also is good for chaining. You went Cruelty. I have Lightning Rod, which is good for auto-cast, but I don't have any auto-cast abilities yet. I'm going to do one reroll. I'll go Pyromancers. Pyromancers seems okay. I guess I'll just be playing for burn this game then. So we'll go, like, Liandry's, of course, and things like that. The Contract Killer could also help out with, like, finishing those items sooner than later. Just Tiny Poke on that guy. Ooh. My bad for not landing that last shot. That kind of sucked. Because I missed the charm. But, more money for us again. Good fight. Here, I'll give you a fist bump because he wants it. I didn't use my ultimate at first because I figured that it's just not really necessary. But in Arena, you get, like, I think all 3 stacks back, I think. Or it's maybe 2, but you get more. So I figured why not just use it, and then I did get quite a few stacks back, so I could just use all 3 against the Yanara as well. So first item will probably just be Liandry's, I think. Because it's the most efficient way of burning people. Otherwise, I would go Malignance to make it so my ultimate CD is, like, more spammable. But usually getting your ultimate off 2 times in a single fight is pretty challenging. And then I'm just going to save my money, and maybe we'd buy a regular anvil. We'll see how quickly we can store up the money. Otherwise, I'm just going to be trying to make it so I can just finish my full build immediately. The faster I just finish, the more burn items, the better, and make the pools bigger, and just... We'll just try to win streak, I guess. Despite the Draven not giving us those anvils or anything, it's still okay. Damn, my teammate is gonna immediately die. Yeah, I think that the choice of, like, just going brute force fighting them was... he thinks that it's, like, a good idea. It's not. It's pretty bad. We should just, like, play back and just let them come towards us, because if Sejuani has to initiate, I'll just use my ultimate to counter it, and then if she tries to initiate on Swain, that's good. But going towards them so they get the first hit, because he's technically just walking into all of their stuff, is, like, the worst possible thing to do. I'm not gonna even type, though, because, like, we're not even gonna face those guys again for a while. Okay, we can have crazy ability haste. We can look for a burn as well. Or we can take 2 random augments. Wooglets too. Wow, okay. Goodness gracious, dude. This is crazy. And I got Infernal Conduit. My gosh, dude. I'll just take Infernal Conduit, but... I've realized that Infernal Conduit usually isn't very good, surprisingly. If you didn't know, I didn't know that it worked this way, but it does synergize with Pyromancers. The reason why it's not good, you went Chauffeur. Anyways, usually Infernal Conduit is so useful for lowering your cooldowns of your moves, but what it isn't good at is actually killing people. It does, like, no damage whatsoever. Even just having a little bit of magic resist usually makes it feel like it doesn't do any damage at all. But, every single burn effect lowers the CD of my basic moves. So because I can, like, stack it so quickly and it lowers the CD of it, I kind of get to chain charms over and over again, which is pretty substantial. And it also makes Pyromancer stronger, so we have, like, better areas for the healing effects and stuff, so... Wow. Wait. Who won? Oh, the Philios won. I think? Okay, so we're versus a Zyra and an Echo. The Echo is Earthquake. Not that really matters too much, though. We'll just build another burn effect, and I have this Chauffeur Swain attached to me all the time. As you can see, my CDs get crazy short once you, like, have the stack going. It feels like my CD of my Pyromancers is so short, but I guess it's only 3 seconds. Huh. Oh my goodness, dude. I might die instantly. I don't have my R forever, dude. Yeah, I tried sitting on my burn heal in hopes of, like, being able to survive, but once I'm already low, it's just kind of doomed. As you can see, 400 damage from Infernal Conduit. It's so trash for actually killing people, but its use is something else, which is those, like, pools of healing that we create in, like, lower CDs. I almost feel like it's worth going that. Increase my heal and shield power so my healing from my item is better. Otherwise, we just go more... Yeah, actually, I do want that. I feel like dealing more damage isn't the issue. The issue is that we don't have a way to, like, keep ourselves alive at this moment. I could go with Zanya's next if I really wanted to instead of another burn item, which might be useful. Jeweled Gauntlet on you. Cool. Good fight. I was able to bring them very close, or bring the Swain, you know, close to, like, try to kill them, and it worked out very well. He has Twilight's Edge, but he doesn't have a way to reach the threshold yet. Okay, I mean, I'm sure that he's going to build something to get to the threshold, I hope, unless he just doesn't really care about his items. So, 141 damage from Infernal Conduit that round. It's really getting up there. Honestly, running away people with probably having the LeBlanc thing is good. I think that will be good. Because then we can keep the burn effects alive while running away from people, I guess. I can sell all of my items and buy new ones. Numb to Pain is not that bad. Because at least it's, like, gonna make me tankier again, right? I just die slightly slower. Who reverses an Aphelios and a Teemo? The Teemo has Firefox. This guy has calculated stuff. He has, Demon King plus Dragonheart combo for, like, increasing his AD by a percentage by a lot, but it's only if he, like, has a big amount of that in the first place, I guess. Okay, cool. We killed him before I died. Thank goodness. The healing is kind of doing work. That was close. He still doesn't have any stats closer to his Twilight. That's fine, though. Isn't the next round an item round, and we have been saving all of our money, so we could just immediately go for probably, like, Azanya's plus another burn item. Then we have all the burn items. We have Azanya's, because I think Zanya's still allows you to heal, I believe, if you're in your pool, so you can actually be super low HP, trigger it, and then just stand inside of it to heal yourself. Sounds kind of useful. Otherwise, being tanky could be useful, too, if we're about to, like, die because people just deal too much. Reverses the Corki again. I can't afford it? No, I'm off by, like, the smallest amount. Darn, dude, that kind of sucks. Oh, he has a Dragonheart. Neat. You know what? I'll do Prismatic 2 with you. And I'll take Sanguine. I guess. I mean, it's healing and shielding. that does benefit us a little bit, right? And then that guy dies. So yeah. Very slow fight, kind of. We first hit Corki just to make it so Vel'Koz would show up, and then we immediately go for Vel'Koz because Corki's stuck in Raid Boss. And if we take him out immediately by just jumping on with my ultimate, it's, like, super efficient for us. Swain is running out of mana immediately as soon as the round starts. He should probably get something mana-related, I think, because he's kind of going very fast. We'll take the movement speed. Being faster is usually pretty useful. We probably already heal enough from, like, the stuff that we cause on the ground, right? Yeah, the total damage from Infernal is this low. The thing is that Infernal is very good on champions like Swain, though, that can continuously stack it. It's just that individual stacking of the burn is kind of terrible. So you can't really get it going very quickly. But, of course, it has that other use that I mentioned earlier. Making my burn effect stronger of my Pyromancers instead. My teammate is trying to get them, but... I think that there's, like, no way to win this, is there? Oh! He almost can win it on his own! Oh, you shouldn't have probably left, I think. Oh, wait. Can you still win it? You probably can't, can you? She'll just heal. If he can res me, it's winnable, but if he can't res me, it's so over. Ah, that's so annoying, dude. It's just that she's way too fast. It's just so unfair for, like, me to face that. We were so dang close to doing it. We do have another thing that is burn related, so I'm probably just gonna take this because, again, it's a burn. So that means our pools are bigger again. Like, look how large these get. The pools become freaking gigantic. We also get bonus movement speed while we're standing on top of them, too, which is pretty nice. I mean, the Sanguine Gift healing isn't the worst item ever. It definitely could be a lot better, though. I feel like getting a Dragonheart myself would have been crazy good. Probably gonna instantly die here, huh? Because I cannot ever survive Kaisa damage. I'm very, very, very squishy. The only thing that I can do is try to kill their squishies like faster than they can kill us, but otherwise there's just no way. I'm so worthless. I burned her. I burned her. Oh my god, she burned to death, and there's so many pools on the ground that I'm just sustaining myself over and over again. Oh my gosh, I can't leave this freaking black hole because it's too strong. The black hole, like, item is too busted for me to face. We lose, sadly, just because Swain can't kill Kaisa without me, I think. I hope that he can, but I'm not really sure about it. I think that she'll just barely survive. It was a good try, though. Those guys are in first for a reason. They are, by far, way stronger than everybody else. We probably would be easily top 4 if there wasn't this annoying, Alistar mechanic. Oh, wait, we are top 4. Because I'm pretty sure these guys will get kicked out. Okay. Anyways. Do you have your item yet completed? Dude, your Twilight Edge is so dang close to being done. if he can finish it, it could be pretty substantial. He'll get way more ability haste and stuff. Gamblers is terrible. I'd have healing and shielding related stuff, which isn't, you know, that bad. Sword of the Divine and Molten Stone. I'm gonna take Molten Stone. I'm just slightly tankier. I don't think that we care about getting another burn item to make my pool even stronger of the stuff. I don't think it really matters that much. Oh my gosh, the Kai'Sa's gonna die? Can Corki actually kill her or not, though? Because the Sejuani kind of has like 10,000 HP. One thing that would make us win this game probably is Swain getting Elder. If he got Elder, we'd be in a really good spot. And I think it's 7 dragons gives you Elder, which means that he's very close to having it. Wow, Kai'Sa is 700 AD. I just realized. We're versus the Echo and Zyra, which means that the armor item that I built definitely is not the best, but it is what it is. I could still build a Zanya's. Otherwise, I could build more burn items to get even bigger pools. You went Riftmaker? So did you not did you not buy... You never bought any anvils. Dude, really? Oh, man. We might lose right now. I hope not. But that is definitely not really something I feel like is very smart. Why am I in all caps? I'll type to him if we win this round. If he just buys one anvil, it's huge. Because he just gets an AD and then boom, his item works. That's all he needs. Okay, yeah, I mean, if he sells it too, that's fine too. We're versus Aphelios and Teemo. I'll take the miracle item. This increases my heal and shield power the lower I get, which means that the pools that I stand on will be healing for substantially more. I can't even move. Ah, they have that. Yeah, they have the tech that is, if you didn't know, it's a really broken combo, but Teemo had it. We weren't really looking. If you have something like Puppeteer will berserk people, but if you berserk somebody, there's like ways of making it where you can also sustain yourself. I don't know what he has that does it, but he reset the fear and he was able to do it twice. Because healing, shielding, or buffing an ally with an ability reduces CD by 0.5 seconds. And I don't know if there's like a bug or something, but he feared us and then immediately feared my teammate immediately after. Which means that clearly he was doing something that was out of the ordinary. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will just leave the game, or do I have to surrender to actually look at the stats? Okay. Damage was okay, but Infernal Conduit isn't really the best. So see you guys later. Peace out, bye.